silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the world trying to protect your soul.
All the information
We
nandito po.
heroes
So, meron lang tayong
tonight.
space na
We
po.
will fly above the sky.
Dapat nasa
We are heroes tonight.
Siya po ay isang car racer. At the age of 15, nag-start na siya. Napabilib niya kami. So after 3 years, eto kami ngayon. Malaki na siya. Nakikita niyo po itong car na ito. Ito yung ginagamit niya sa car racing, mga kaibigan. Miguel Quiñones. Miguel, welcome ulit sa Gabay at Aksyon.
Thank you, thank you. It's actually a pleasure to actually be back after 3 years.
After 3 years, how are you
Yeah.
now?
Tired, you know, quarantine and all. But yeah, to answer your question for my inspiration for now is just like to be the best I could be and see what I can do in the life of motorsports. I could achieve in just the few years I've been doing motorsports. Since obviously I've been doing it late.
According to Ferdy, level up ka na.
Yes.
So when you say level up, what is that category?
You
Before
actually-
you are using the car, what kind of car?
Karting po. For my first time, I was second runner-up in all in Philippines for Junior Kart of the Year. This is actually my first year for 2020 to 2021, a Senior Kart of the Year still. And just last week, I had the privilege to actually race for Vios Cup. Obviously, it's my first time, racing for Vios Cup here in Clark. It was kind of difficult, obviously, because there's many people who are good and like well more experienced than me. But I was striving to just keep going and like at least where I could be against my competitors and my teammates as well in Avengers as my team.
Some of my friends telling me that is a very expensive career. Just imagine, nandito po kami ngayon sa Clark North at when you use their facility per day, mahal yan. And then if you use the area, what do you call that?
Racetrack po. Mostly my parents are my sponsors. And if lucky, we have some of my friends in obviously my school. Their parents have been supporting me for almost a few years. Most sponsor is my parents and also Worth, which is a company for cleaning for our cars, mostly for carts actually. For cars, my sponsor here is Avengers and all the Avengers sponsors. Obviously, there's a lot of things I need to pay, obviously, with all that stuff. You know, this career is really expensive and all.
Are you still attending your class?
Yes, actually. I'm doing online senior high. Try to do for law.
Wow! So, paano mo kayo sasabay yung maging car racer ka tapos lawyer ka?
I'll find a way. Out of all the sports I've tried, basketball, soccer, swimming, nothing is compared to more like danger. Obviously, there's some excitements in other sports, but for me, the excitement for motorsports is more intense. And for me, that's actually the fun part. Risk of like trying to win something, like just a trophy, just to prove that you could be part of the top 10 or top 5 and one of the best in the Philippines. My aim is to actually be one of the top best in Philippines. I won some races, but it's actually fun as well. So for now, it's just locally with Philippines. I'm hoping at least to get to Formula V1 for here in the Philippines and try to race in Japan. I'm happy where I am as long as I'm like doing what I love, which is just motorsports and like competing with one of the best here in the Philippines. For me, it's more like not really proving myself like I'm the best, but proving that I could be with the best.
Ano reaction mo, yung kapatid mong babae? Mukhang sinusundan yung yapak mo.
She could actually get better than me because she started a little bit more younger than me in a few years. I learned how to be more respectful, just to be an all-out nice guy, not to be a jerk to anyone. Humble person, kinda, outside the track and inside the track.
Someday, no, pwede rin naman pala maging pambato ng ating bansa, si Miguel Quiñones. Kasi sa edad pa lamang ng 15, nangangarap na siya. Bukod sa pagiging abogado someday, bakit nga ba hindi? Dahil meron naman po mga kaibigan na ganong personalidad, naging abogado, and then at the same time ay
Racer po.
I really look up to him because from the start he's been teaching me because everyone has taught him and I really got inspired from him. You know, if you love something, you have to at least try balancing the things that you love.
meron ka na bang na-accomplish dito sa field na to? Be a car racer?
Still in junior karting, but my accomplishment I think was the enjoyment and learning from my past mistakes and having fun with the team. I actually want to be a doctor.
Kahit pangarap nila na maging professional, someday wants to be a lawyer and doctor, but then, a doctor like your father.
Yes.
Oo. Maganda rin po yung kanilang nakahiligan kaysa sa mga kabataan ngayon na nasa labas, iba ang direksyon ng buhay. Pero ang magaling dito, inahangaan po natin si Dr. Maria Quiñones, your dad, Dr. Quiñones, kasi napakamahal po nitong ginagawa nilang aktibidades na to, pero sinuportahan sila ng kanilang mga magulang. And the result is like them. Mahalaga sa kanila yon, dina-value nila yung support ng magulang. So while they are doing this kind of field, this kind of activity, still you are studying. Sunday po, si Shaina magiging pambato ng Pilipinas. Diba? Magbibigay ng karangalan.
If you want to do both things, like your hobbies and your future careers, you have to make a decision on how to focus on how to balance
focus.
everything and just do your best, and obviously you'll face hardships and you have to think of your realistic goals. Everyone can do it as long as they believe in themselves.
Anyway, congratulations to you and to Miguel.
Don't let other people tell you otherwise. If they're trying to let you down, ignore the negativity. Try and strive for the positive. There's always people who will try to help you. Where you started or how you started, the way you start and the way you do it is all that matters.